What's up, everyone? Julia here.
And Trent.
And we're back with episode 5 of Ahsoka.
Yeah, after last episode, which saw Ahsoka and Sabine unfortunately split up with Sabine on the Eye of Sion in an awesome hyperspace jump, narrowly missing the Ghost crew, thankfully, with Balin and Morgan and Shin off into Thrawn's universe, stranding Ahsoka, who everyone is assuming was dead, awakening in the world between worlds. Hey, Snips. Master. Oh, Anakin. Oh, still not recovered from it. Great moment.
I don't think you're going to recover after this one either.
Yeah, no.
You ready to cry?
No, I'm not ready to cry. But I guarantee I probably will. So let's check it out.
Let's go.
That point with the stones must have some sort of significance to the world between worlds. What a little detail.
Yeah,
the intricacy
detailing,
in it.
it's amazing.
I'd never not love her in live action.
She's so good.
Carson, come in. I got nothing down here. Looks like we missed the party.
Copy, General. There's nothing on the scope. Where is everyone?
That's what worries me.
Mm-hmm.
Mom? Can I come out now?
All right. But don't wander off too far. We don't know this planet, so keep Chopper with you.
Nothing can take Chopper on this planet. But I love the caution, the protectiveness. What the doing behind me?
I love in this light you can see the details
Yeah.
in her tendrils.
Aww. Aww, holding
Oh, the
Sabine's
helmet!
Oh, Hu Yang.
Oh, Yang?
I told them to stay together,
Aww.
but they never listen. They never listen.
Love how emotive and expressive he is.
What did he see?
Or sense. He is his father's son after all. Absolutely beautiful in live action.
Anakin. You look the same.
You look old.
Well, that happens. Actually, what happened?
You lost a fight.
I don't remember.
Trust me. You lost.
Balin's skull.
So you do remember. That's good.
Why?
It means you still have a chance
Chance.
to live.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm here to finish your training.
It's a little late for that.
A lot's happened.
One is never too old to learn, Snips.
All right.
So I wonder if this is how she's remembered Anakin,
What's
which is
the
why he
lesson?
looks this way.
Master.
Live. Or die.
I won't fight you.
I've heard that before.
Hayden's back. Yes, I wonder, is this the world between worlds giving a test, a trial? Love how subtle his hair color is.
I'm afraid the map is broken beyond repair. Wherever their destination was, we have no hope of following.
Well, Well, once we find Sabine and Ahsoka, we can worry about that.
Unless the one thing answers the other.
You think they were aboard that ship?
Every minute that passes without finding them here, the alternative becomes less desirable.
Yes.
We're overdue at HQ. Senator Organa says she can only give us cover for so long.
Go, Leia.
Mom,
Not now, Jason. Well, you might benefit from people asking a few more questions.
Mom, there's something about the water.
The little horn section.
Yeah.
What is it, Jason?
There's something out there, Mom. I can feel it.
Yes.
Chopper? Jason, if there was anything out there, Chopper would pick it up on his scanner.
No, Mom.
It's not the same as a scan.
What good is a higher rank if you can't use it every now and then?
Mom, listen.
I am.
No, listen to the waves.
General?
Yeah.
What are we listening for?
Don't you hear it?
I love how open-minded she is.
The waves crashing?
No. The lightsabers.
He can hear it. Sense it. The music's gonna get me here.
Carson, get your squadron airborne. I need you out over the ocean, low altitude, full sweep.
We already did that.
Well, we're doing it again. Liang, you're with me in the Ghost.
Right away.
Jason, good work. Chopper, stay with him.
What am I missing? What just
Okay.
happened?
Jason has abilities. His father, Kanan Jarrus, was a Jedi.
Okay. We better get on it then.
They name drop Kanan. Aw. Well, this could mean big things for Jason in future series. Comics. Oh, yeah. Classic Annie.
Ooh!
Looks like you don't have much left to offer.
I haven't taught you everything yet.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Whoa! She's gone back to the Clone Wars. She's younger.
Yeah.
Aww.
Hurry up,
Didn't think I'd see this in live action again.
This is the Clone Wars.
Yeah, no
Oh, he
kidding.
looks so good.
This was one of our first missions. Why are we here?
You tell me.
I don't understand.
That's your problem.
Master! Wait!
Green Saber again. Annie looks so good in the Clone Wars outfit.
Gotta keep up.
What about my training?
This is your
This
training.
is it.
Come on, Snips. The battle's not over yet. There are more separatist droids approaching. Is there a problem?
We lost so many.
Unless it's the death and destruction follows you everywhere. Line the Balin.
There's always a price to be paid.
It was my fault. They were following my orders. I got them killed.
Yeah.
This is war, Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think that's the test
As
overcoming
Jedi,
that.
it's our job to lead. That doesn't mean we don't make mistakes.
But our mistakes cost lives. That doesn't bother you?
Of course it does.
This isn't what I trained for.
We must adjust to the times. Look, when Obi-Wan taught me, we were keepers of the peace. But now,
It's taken a
in
different
this
meaning.
war, I have to teach you to be a soldier.
Is that all I'll have to teach my own Padawan one day? How to fight?
Do you even want a Padawan? You know, teaching's not all it's cracked up to be.
Really? What makes you say that?
Look at you.
I'm joking.
Hey.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
How can you joke at a time like this?
What do you want? You want me to be more serious?
I prefer it.
Listen, I'm teaching you how to lead, how to survive. And to do that, you're going to have to fight.
There are a lot of similarities in how Annie's talking to her at the moment as to how she was talking to Sabine
What if
earlier
I
on.
stop fighting?
And how Sabine was,
Yes.
And you'll
was
die.
reacting as well.
And then if you stop fighting, you'll die.
Oh, that's a
The
shot.
lighting, what a shot!
Oh!
Whoa! And she has the foresight to know that this is what he becomes. So,
And it's sitting there going, well,
will I become that?
will I become that because I'm following your teachings?
Yeah. Slipstream. So good. Little detail.
There's nothing out here.
Try widening your sweep along the coast.
We're gonna press our fuel reserves.
I appreciate that, Carson. Now widen your search.
Copy. Over.
I'm your superior. Widen your search.
I appreciate you.
Luckily, the New Republic is only a short transmission away. I was surprised they changed their mind and approved your mission.
They didn't change their mind. No, I just came anyway. For all the good it did.
I see. So this mission is unauthorized.
Yeah. Some general I am. Maybe those senators were right. They got us out here chasing ghosts.
You do things your way because you care. This is why people like you.
Oh,
Aw. Pretty sure
Aw.
that is the nicest thing
that's
he
the last
said.
thing I've heard him, yeah.
Is there a chance they're out here?
Always. Especially with Lady Tano.
Yeah, she is tenacious.
So was her master.
Yeah? What was he like?
Intense.
Chopper thinks he has something heading 323 Mark 157. Chopper says you're gonna have to get low.
How low?
She wants to know how low. Pretty low. As low as you can. Just go, Mom, please.
The droid said low.
Oh, wonderful.
Great, we're listening to the homicidal one now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
I was gonna say we jumped forward a bit.
Nice work, Commander. We'll secure the perimeter.
Hey Rex!
Come on, let's go.
Oh, the siege.
I don't know this battle.
You went
This
there.
was the siege of Mandalore. We had parted ways by now.
Looks intense.
It was.
You did well. You're a warrior now, as I trained you to be.
In his Revenge of the Sith
That
garb.
Ahsoka, within you will be everything I am. All the knowledge I possess. Just as I inherited knowledge from my master, and he from his. We're part of a legacy.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
But my part of that legacy is one of death and war.
But you're more than that. Because I'm more than that.
Didn't like the way he said that.
You are more, Anakin, but more powerful and dangerous than anyone realized.
Yeah.
Is that what this is about?
If I am everything,
How can it? Yeah.
You've learned nothing.
don't say that.
Back to the beginning. I gave you a choice. Live
Oh, the changing color.
Oh no.
or die.
Oh.
Oh, this face.
Yep. The eyes.
Incorrect.
Oh.
I love that his whole fighting style changes as well. The music.
Lack conviction.
The fear in the face.
Time to die.
Oh.
Interesting symbology of her using the red.
Oh.
Ooh.
I choose to live.
You won't become the monster.
Oh, wow. The complete change in face.
Yeah. Aw.
There's hope for you yet.
Anakin.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's a good change. Good transition. Back to being underwater. Surrounded by darkness, the light coming in. God, the choppiness of the water. Similar to a lot of others who've called out for their master. Obi-Wan with Qui-Gon, Luke with Obi-Wan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love the light.
Oh, the blending. Yeah, the blending without a.
Sorry, I've never seen her without the headdress. That's,
Yeah.
Oh.
How long have I been out?
One rotation. However, you might have been lost for good, if not for Jason.
And Sabine.
No, we have not found her. We were hoping you could explain what happened.
She was unfortunately off the cliff before all that happened.
Yeah.
Ah, she's in the white cloak.
Yeah, get the guns out.
Pow!
I owe you my thanks.
I heard you fighting.
You did?
Yeah, lightsabers. Who are you fighting with?
Hey, I have an idea. If Yang, why don't you show
Little bit of
Jason
hope in your
inside
eyes.
your starship?
I've been in a starship before.
A Jedi starship?
Come along. I'll show you the training room.
You have a training room in your starship? Will you train me?
No.
Do you know how to build a lightsaber?
Yes?
Yes?
Will you teach me?
Will you teach me?
No.
Oh.
The last time I saw Sabine, she was holding this. Isn't that significant? She might have left an impression on it. Like a memory. So we'll know what happened.
Oh.
Possibly.
Search the echo.
Stay back!
But you're not like her, are you?
More than you know.
You and I share a common home. No harm will come to you.
Balin's kind of acting like Maul was with Ezra.
You'll be reunited with your friend. Do it
Do it.
for Ezra.
Rey's delivery in that scene was excellent.
They took her with them. And she's alive.
You don't know where yet.
Yes. At least she was when she left Satos. We have to go after them.
How?
It's not that simple.
We have a problem.
What else?
It's a fleet. They're on their way.
Well, they're a little late.
I don't think they're coming to help.
No. Uh-oh.
Someone's getting court-martialed.
Yeah. I do like how she's gone through her own kind of trial of the Balrog and come out as formerly wearing all grey. She's still got grey on her, but much more reborn.
Reborn, yeah. A
Much like-
lightness.
Yeah, much like Gandalf. Use them! Use them! Use the Purgle!
You can't be serious.
Do you have Morgan Elspeth in custody?
No.
No.
Do you have evidence of Imperial Remnant activity or of Grand Admiral Thrawn's return?
No.
Then I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. You and Ahsoka Tano are to return to Coruscant with the fleet.
I'm not sure she'll agree to that. I'm not sure I agree to that.
The Senate Oversight Committee is going to determine if your command should be permanently suspended.
Oh, no.
You are going to need her testimony to help you.
The hard thing is she's probably on her side, but her hands are tied because of the other senators.
Yeah.
I know how to follow Sabine.
Yes, use them.
It's kind of hard when a fleet turns up and you're not there.
Yep.
Just saying.
I'm not sure I like this plan.
Yes, I would like to second that.
There's no other way. Without the map, we don't have the proper hyperspace coordinates.
And you think they do?
Only one way to find out.
And the whole planet at the moment is much brighter.
Yeah.
Like getting to
love
see everything-
The storm passing into this next.
Much more hopeful.
Yeah.
Aww. Oh,
Mommy!
hello.
Mommy Purgle!
Up ahead, I think that is one of the larger ones.
Yeah,
Just a little.
just a little bit.
That'll do. Wish me luck.
I mean, Ezra was able to form a connection with them. Makes sense. Ahsoka would be. I love the new outfit. Makes sense. She'd be able to.
That's a big boy.
Hello.
Eyeball.
Oh, that's
wow.
cool. That's so cool.
That's so cool.
General, we got incoming.
No good, Carson. They can't interrupt. They'll frighten the pod.
Yep.
Just saying, 3 giant ships to return 2 people. Hey guys!
This is Captain Tava out of Delphi Base. Please identify yourself.
Captain Tava, why aren't you far from home?
Repeat, please identify yourself.
Captain, now where is General Syndulla?
I'm afraid that's classified information. In fact, you're gonna have to halt your approach to the planet until I receive confirmation that the General has indeed completed her mission.
Mission. Captain, the reason we are here is because there was no mission.
Well,
I respectfully disagree.
I'm just following orders.
The best way you can help is to maintain your distance until I can confirm that General Syndulla has completed her mission.
Arm the tractor beam.
you did ask.
Yeah,
Powering up, Captain.
you did ask.
Explain the nature of this mission, or I will see to it that you are stripped of your rank for resisting a direct order from Fleet Command.
Sorry, you're breaking up. Shh.
Okay, but you're not gonna believe me.
Mom, is she really gonna talk to them?
That's the idea.
It's just like the stories you told me. How the whales took Ezra and the bad guys far, far away.
Yeah, they saved us.
Now they'll take Ahsoka to where Ezra is?
That's the hope, kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing, Ahsoka?
I'm with you. That's all cool. We're just going to go into the belly of the whale.
Yep.
Hey! Get in there. Move us in.
We're gonna Pinocchio it.
But you best come back inside.
I'll do it. You crazy? Wow.
Now I know how all those crew feel. That'd be so disconcerting just
Yeah.
going in.
It's gonna park on your tongue.
I thought maybe they were gonna
Spastic.
wrap in the. I thought maybe they're gonna wrap in the tail, not.
Yeah, I didn't expect flying in the mouth.
You're certain they know where Sabine was taken?
I have no idea.
What?
We'll just see where it goes.
It could go anywhere.
I know.
What?
That's better than going nowhere.
Yep.
Oh,
Her perspective has changed entirely.
absolutely changed.
I guess the ghost isn't going.
No. I guess she's got to stay behind and deal with the
Politics.
Captain Gerard, this is General Syndulla. I'd move your fleet out of there.
Oh.
Evasive maneuvers. It cleared their path.
Move.
Yeah.
Oh, they're huge. And they're the babies.
Yeah. They can do a lot of damage.
Dunk. Wow.
I say.
Oh, it is big.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something you don't see every day.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Looks like they're about to jump.
Sorry you can't make the trip.
That's all right. Jason's too young to travel between galaxies.
For now.
I'll find them.
Yes.
I promise. May the Force be with you.
Oh.
Good ending. Good ending. Into the unknown, full of hope.
Yeah.
Complete and utter change after coming out of the world between worlds. That trial that Anakin put her through.
Herself put her through.
Yes. Well, that's exactly right. It's going through her memories, her greatest fears and her losses. The grief, all those things that Baylan Skoll said previously about death and destruction is your legacy. Going through those key moments that, you know, she wanted to be a Jedi to be a peacekeeper, to enforce the peace. But as Annie said, I'm training you to be a warrior.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just that self-doubt. So it just makes the overcoming and reliving those moments where great that we got to see some of the characters in live action. We got to see a Rex. Voiced by Tem by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Just those little moments and the character moments between Ahsoka and the clone troopers who were in the infirmary and like that big moment that came a long time after the Clone Wars was initially ended with season 7 on the Siege of Mandalore. Having that moment where this version of Anakin was like, I don't remember this. You weren't there.
This is when we parted ways.
Yeah, this is after we'd parted ways, and just the subtle touch of him changing from his Clone Wars uniform into the
Sith and the
Sith uniform,
the hollowing of of the face and the slow turn into Vader as well.
Slow turn.
Oh, not instant.
The flash transitions were great.
Transitions were absolutely great in that.
Yeah,
but it was also reminding her as well that her legacy is just not what Anakin had taught her. It is that legacy of master upon master upon master. So yes, I trained you to be a warrior, but a warrior is not all you are.
But also not just master upon master, it's finding your own path.
Yeah.
Overcoming what others say you are to be. And that's breaking that mold of my legacy is death and destruction. Well, not necessarily, because Obi-Wan, who was Annie's master, he kind of... There's the discussion of did he fail him?
Yeah.
Well, no, Anakin was being corrupted by Palpatine, but Obi-Wan wasn't really. There was death and destruction in his life as well, but there was so much good and so much saving and looking after Luke, and just there was a lot of selflessness and devotion to protecting people and all that with Obi-Wan.
Yeah, definitely.
So it just so happened that Ahsoka was in a time when there was a lot of death and a lot of war.
Yeah.
Calling back to that, one of the earliest battles, and then seeing that. But also, not only that, the other things that weren't shown of, in the Clone Wars series that happened to her, where she, the death and destruction isn't just death of people, it's loss of friendships, it's... death of relationships and pieces of herself dying as well. What she thought she wanted to be. There's a philosophical side to it as well, as opposed to just a lot of death and loss, but the grief that comes with it, and just all those sorts of things. But it's also a death and destruction in a comparison to Anakin as well, and seeing those similarities and how she could transition into him if she doesn't change things.
Well, I was going to pick up on, it's kind of like dealing with grief. How Annie dealt with his grief led to a Vader, pretty much.
Easy corruption. He didn't deal with it.
He didn't deal with it.
In a healthy way.
In a healthy way. But he didn't kind of have that final acceptance of your grief and the acceptance of the loss. While here we saw an acceptance of I'm not going to be you. I'm going to change. Or not necessarily to change, but I'm going to be better.
Yes. But also I'm going to take even though it wasn't said, I'm going to take the best bits of you.
Yeah.
Because...
You have taught me, but I will not.
Because she obviously did see Anakin in that way that she saw him, which was the much younger, when she was a young Padawan, before he became corrupted and became Vader.
Yeah.
that's how she remembered him. That's the best version of Anakin to her.
Yeah.
So it's a good way for her to identify that because when they were fighting, he said you lack conviction. And again, that's calling back to a lot of the fights that she had with him in Rebels, where she didn't want to kill him. It wasn't fighting without conviction. It was I want to try and save him.
Yeah.
And again, she did that, and the mercy of holding the red saber and the little transition of her eyes in that point to do that. I could kill you if I wanted to, but I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let my legacy be killing again. Because that little change of her eyes and that little flash when she was holding that red saber.
I loved it. I kind of saw it as a, like, intimidation.
Well,
I can do it.
But that's it. It was an intimidation. It was I could go exactly what everyone's saying I should be.
Yeah. Or what everyone said that I should do.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah.
And live up to the expectations that people have already placed upon you of, well, this is what we expected you to do.
Yeah.
Which is a very interesting comparison, as you said during the reaction, between the conversations she had with Sabine.
Yes, I was going to transition back to that. Yeah. No, there was a lot of similarities where it's the leader coming down and talking very confidently, and the way that Anakin was to Ahsoka was very, very similar to the early conversations with Sabine. And again, there's a whole period that we don't know what happened between Sabine and Ahsoka to cause their rift. There were hints last episode with Sabine's parents dying on Mandalore because of something that happened, or a lack of trust that Ahsoka had in Sabine. So there's a lot of grief that we're not fully aware of, and a lot of issues that we're not fully aware of. So she's trying to overcome that. But by seeing those comparisons, by seeing what we've seen in previous episodes on how she interacts with Sabine, and then seeing how Anakin was talking to young Ahsoka, there is that stark similarity to all the discussion and all the points being made. But what we've seen as well is Ahsoka realize that and soften to Sabine.
And with that softening as well, I think the next interaction we see between Sabine and Ahsoka is going to be very different.
Yeah.
Where I actually think it's going to be very caring in a way that Sabine is not used to, but will so desperately need.
Well, I'm hoping. I don't think there's enough episodes left for them to go this path, but I'm hoping that she doesn't get corrupted by Baylan.
Yeah. Because
there are a lot of similarities to how Baylan was talking to Sabine last episode that Maul was to Ezra in undermining Kanan. And, there is more than just the Jedi way.
Yeah.
I can teach you and give you more power and more control. He kind of lured her in. I mean, Sabine's probably just playing along, but he lured in with the promise of you get what you want with your friend back. I get what I want with power. In turn, she could also get power by being there, because what if there's a conundrum or a circumstance where she needs power to save Ezra?
Yeah.
Which would make her susceptible to kind of being undermined and manipulated by Baylan.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you have Shin in there.
But then that's it. You have Shin in there who's just, I think, going to go nuts.
He's my master!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's mine!
Why did I give Shin that voice?
I don't know, but it kind of worked. The costume changing throughout this whole episode was absolutely amazing. Through the changing of Clone Wars and
just the subtle touches of the trooper designs, and then the clear identifier that we're looking at Rex.
Yeah. Oh, Rex.
And also pinpointing the moment with the Siege of Mandalore with Maul's Mando helmets.
Maul's Mando helmets.
Yeah.
But then also the subtle changes between her headdress.
Yes.
Young Ahsoka is so adorable. Both, I'm pretty sure there were two different actresses and they were amazing. Little one and then Tina one. I'm going to say different.
I was not paying that close attention.
Well, the hard thing is the makeup was that.
It was that good. It was that good, and you saw how good when the headdress was off when she's waking up.
The seamless of it as well. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see
perfect blending.
And just because of the the details and
Yeah.
the intricacies of it was amazing. But her new outfit, walking out to talk to
Hera was great.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, and that was only part of it. And then out on the ship, just the full decked in white.
And as you said, very reminiscent of Gandalf
the Grey or Gandalf the White, yeah.
Mm.
Again, going through his trial of the Balrog, dying, or she was given a choice, die or live.
Mm.
She, and if she hadn't have changed, that would have been her accepting as dying.
Mm.
And I don't think it would have been a die. I mean, it would have been a dying as in dying, but there was much more to it than just dying. It was a symbology of killing what you want to, what you hoped to be.
Yeah.
The optimistic Ahsoka is done.
Yeah.
And you are fully embracing the death and destruction in turn dying as well.
Yeah.
So I think there was a lot of symbology. I mean, there was a lot of symbolism throughout the entire thing when she's floating in the water, surrounded by darkness, and just the beam of light coming down.
The usage of light throughout this has been amazing as well.
Oh, those scenes when the transition to Vader happened, the snippets, just the illumination of the explosion, just being the full focal point.
Give me that in a GIF, please.
That'd be a beautiful painting.
Oh, that'd be a gorgeous painting.
The art would be
Imagine
absolutely
a shift
stunning.
Painting.
That'd be great.
Oh, very nice.
But we got a lot of name drops.
Mm-hmm.
We got Leia's name drop. We got Kanan, which was great. We're getting a lot of development with Jason.
Yes.
And that was really good to see him being able to actually not only detect and sense Ahsoka down there and hearing the lightsabers, but Hera going along and being a supportive mum and saying, I don't hear them to begin with, but then actually listening and believing a son and seemingly hearing them too.
Yeah.
Or at least thinking he's got that much conviction and he's his father's son. He knows what he's talking about.
And also do you know how to build a lightsaber? Yes.
Can
you teach me? No. Will you train me? No.
No.
Aww.
Not yet. You're too young.
Chopper?
Chopper will train me. But Jason's got a nice setup here to go off and they can build a series or just have him as a side character in multiple seasons of this or whatever shows they want to do.
Potentially whatever happens at the end of this.
Yeah.
You can lead into a series of Jason.
Yeah, or just the Ghost Crew going off and doing their thing in the New Republic. But
Hera, because she's clearly going to get court-martialed.
Yeah. I mean, well, we've seen the cracks in the New Republic form. We're still seeing them where they're very much, and I mean, it's how any sort of government operates where they need to see evidence of something to take action. But you've got to think, Mon Mothma having gone through the rise and fall of the Empire, having to go through and work and do things in the shadows, she'd be fully supportive of Hera, but her hands are tied due to the politics of it. Yeah. And it wouldn't be anything that she can control because we even saw it. You had 3 other senators that were dismissive of Thrawn already.
All of it, yeah. So does that mean next episode we're going to see Thrawn?
Well, they're definitely going to be in the New Galaxy. Episode 6. Woo. 3 to go.
3 to go.
3 to go. I reckon we'll get Thrawn episode 7.
You're still thinking 7?
Yep. But we picked that they'd use the Purgle and travel with the Purgle a few episodes ago.
Oh, you did? We did.
We also picked that they'd be separated.
Yes.
Somehow. Somehow.
That was quite clear, though, after the don't separate. Gonna separate.
No, we did that the episode before.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yes, we did that before when we found the ship was there. We're like, no, we gotta. I think that was after episode 2. Right. We figured that. We guessed that. That was epic. We guessed 2 things. I mean, the Purgle was kind of, I'm going to say a bit more obvious, but separating, I didn't think they'd actually separate. But yeah, it's fun.
It's been a really fun series.
It really has, and we're only just past the halfway point, so 3 more eps to go. A lot can still happen. We're gonna see how the Eye of Sion has arrived there.
How that plays out in its arrival. Yes.
Yeah. But it's good to see Ahsoka, just the personality change after emerging from the water, embracing that kind of optimism that she used to have as well. And she now seemingly is a Jedi who is out looking for peace. She now has a renewed purpose.
She has a renewed purpose, yeah, definitely.
and it's one that she can forge by herself, because she's been very reluctant in the last few seasons of Mandalorian, aside from looking for Thrawn, to take on Grogu, to really help Luke too much with building his new Jedi Order.
Yeah.
I think she's now forging her own path, as she did once she left the Order, and now she's got an actual purpose. And there was the line of the Padawan.
Yeah.
In the flashback.
Padawan. You don't want to.
You don't want to be a teacher.
Yeah.
And it kind of calls into how she is as a character as well. But really, yeah, a nice change. Some really good character moments. Carson is playing a nice little role to connect the world together, and being the nice little comic relief. You know, I'm not going to go against orders, but I'm going to kind of push the boundaries a bit. Hera being Hera, and just, you know, what's the use of being a general if you can't abuse the power? Yeah. But no, very, very happy with the season so far. That was a great episode.
It was.
A lot of uplifting music. The change in how Cedos is presented from a dark, rainy planet to bright and vibrant.
To bright, and the change after the storm as well. Very good use of imagery.
Very good, beautiful, great seeing the ghost in live action. And that was really good. And the lightsaber fights, just seeing how fluid Anakin is. Hayden Christensen looked like he was having a ball. Everyone looked like they were having a ball, actually. But the lighting, everything about it, loved it. Anyway, tell us your thoughts on the episode in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
As always, keep it nerdy.